The live is going.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will check from my phone. Can you still hear me?
Uh, Introduce?
No, no. Can you still hear me? Hear my voice?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, okay. Let me check from my phone. Yes, the live is going. So, but we will wait a while, maybe 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. Can you still hear me? Hear my voice?
There's some delay, right?
Yes. We got some viewers, but let's wait a bit more.
Okay. The weather suddenly changed, right? It's
Yes,
very cold.
yes,
Yeah, since yesterday it's very cold.
yes. But I'm not sure. It's suddenly quite hot, maybe last week.
Yeah, last week.
Yes,
Yeah, the weather is very strange. Yeah.
changing. Yeah,
Sometimes it's very hot, sometimes it's very cold.
yeah. We gonna guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got around 20 viewers.
Okay.
Let me wait a little bit more.
Sure.
What's your plan for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I think I'm going out with my friend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's here right now
Okay,
in my room. Yeah.
okay.
So tomorrow, I think we'll go. I forgot the place name, but somewhere in Osaka.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great, great. Maybe we can see next week playing soccer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Looking
okay.
looking forward.
Yeah, shall we start? Because we got
Yeah.
quite a few viewers right now. So uh, let me make a greetings to my viewer first in Burmese. Okay. ဆိုတော့အားလုံးမင်္ဂလာ
Okay.
ပါဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီနေ့ဥစားကာမှာလုပ်နေတဲ့ senior food tech engineer Damcho Thinley နဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ interview လုပ်သွားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ interview မှာဟိုဘာတွေမေးသွားမလဲဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော် question လေးစီတော့ကျွန်တော်ချရေးထားတယ်ပေါ့နော်သူ့မေးဖို့ question လေးစီချရေးထားတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဘာတွေပြောမလဲဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်post ရဲ့ description ထဲမှာနည်းနည်းလေးတော့ကျွန်တော်ကြိုရေးထားရပါတော့ဆိုတော့ okay ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့စလိုက်တော့မယ်ပေါ့နော်session ပြီးသွားပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဟိုပါပေါ့Q&A ရှိရပေါ့နော် question answer ရှိမယ်ဆိုတော့session ကျွန်တော်တို့ပြောတဲ့ session ကြားထဲမှာလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့ comment ကနေပြီးတော့ဒီ live stream comment ကနေပြီးတော့မေးချင်တာရှိရင်မေးထားလို့ရတယ်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ပြောတာပြီးသွားပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းကျွန်တော်တို့ questions မေးလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော် okay so that was just let's begin okay so
Yeah.
I already introduced about yourself at my Facebook post a little bit but
Yeah.
can you please introduce yourself more a little bit more
Okay. Hello, Minglava. Tiada Wangtabade.
okay
Hello. My name is Damcho Thinley and I'm from Bhutan. And I've been working in Japan for like 4 years. My hobby is to play football. Uh, and with Yuma, I think we met through football.
yeah
Apart from my job, football is everything.
okay
Although I'm not a very professional player.
yeah
Yeah, so if I have the chance to reborn again, I would like to be born as a footballer. I
okay
wish I could.
okay
That's it.
okay so let's talk about a bit more about your career and the work so uh, what are you currently working right now like in which company and what kind of programming languages and technology you're using right now
Hmm. Okay, so I'm working for Japan Cash Machine.
okay
Um, it's based in Osaka, and what we do is we sell machines like cash dispenser machines, post machines, and also some like medical related machines.
Mm-hmm.
So, but my job, I'm working as a web developer.
Mm-hmm.
Not just a web developer, but I think uh, DevOps is very high. But I think I have to do all the works
Mm-hmm.
from developing website to managing server to managing network and infrastructures.
Okay.
And the infrastructures like I have to use like AWS,
Mm-hmm.
then Git. And for the database, I'm using Postgres, and the server
Okay.
is in CentOS Linux server.
Okay.
For the backend, I use Python, Django, the Django framework.
Mm-hmm.
And for the front end, I'm using like HTML, the plain HTML, JavaScript, and CSS.
Okay.
Right now, yeah, I think that's it for the work. But I also know a little bit of Java
Mm-hmm.
because back then, when I was in college, I used to study Java. Yeah, I think that's it.
Well, it is, you said that's it, but it is quite a lot, We got backend friends and the DevOps servers, So you are doing a little bit of everything right now, right?
Yeah,
So
everything.
yeah, so what is your specialty? For example, I focus on the backend, What
Yeah.
about you?
Right now, I think I'm focusing more on the Git, Git,
Okay.
the
Yeah,
source
yeah.
version
Yeah.
control. First of all, like I want to master the Git, and then, but I think I'm good with backend
Okay.
like Django and Python because
Okay.
my experience with Python is very long.
Understood. So your specialty is on backend, but you are currently focusing on the version control and DevOps
Yeah,
servers.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Firstly,
Okay.
right now I'm focusing on Git, and then next thing I want to do is like to try and challenge some networking certifications, and
Understood.
then server management. Yeah,
Understood. Okay. So you said you are working for 4 years in your introduction, but do you have
yeah,
any prior experience before that 4 years? Like, for example, no?
yeah. No, I think right after graduation, I just joined a Japanese language program in
Mm-hmm.
my country, Bhutan, and
Mm-hmm.
then I came here in like 2018, and then
See.
I had to study Japanese for like 1 year, and after that I got a job. So I left the school, and then I've been working since 2019 August. I think yeah, August. Yeah,
I see. So you are working in one company straight. You are not changing or working for another company yet. Still working for the one company right now.
like how many companies did I work?
Yes, yes.
I think this is my second company. For the
Mm-hmm.
first time, I've been working in a dispatch company, Hacking,
I see.
Hacking. Yeah, so I had to move like here and there. So that time I was using like JavaScript,
Mm-hmm.
Angular,
Mm-hmm.
and I think my JavaScript knowledge got better from there
Understood.
because yeah, because I just like worked 3 months in one company and another 3 months in one company and another 3 months in another company.
I see. So
And
hacking
yeah,
means let me explain in Burmese what the hacking means to the viewers. So hacking ဆိုတာဗျာကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီဂျပန်မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကုမ္ပဏီတစ်ခုမှသူကအလုပ်သွားလုပ်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ကုမ္ပဏီကနေတခြားကုမ္ပဏီပြန်ပြီးငှားချတာပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါကိုကျွန်တော် hacking လို့ခေါ်တယ်ဆို hacking လုပ်ပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဟိုတနေရာထဲမှာပဲဇောက်ချပြီးလုပ်ကြတာမရှိဘူးကျွန်တော်3လတစ်ခါ3လတစ်ခါဒါမှမဟုတ်6လတစ်ခါ maybe 1 year တစ်ခါကျွန်တော်ပြောင်းပြီးတော့လုပ်ကြရတယ်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါကိုကျွန်တော် hacking လုပ်တယ်လို့ခေါ်တာပေါ့နော် Okay, Damcho, thank you. So at the time, what version of Angular you are using? Maybe Angular 1, Angular 2?
I think Angular 2, it's 2.
I see. I see. So you got the ground up JavaScript knowledge from there, and you are using back in the current company.
No, no. Current company, I'm just using like plain JavaScript.
I see. I see. Understood.
Before I use Angular, but now I'm just using the plain JavaScript.
Understood. Understood. Okay.
Yeah,
So, do you have any Bhutanese friends in Japan working as a engineer like you?
yeah. I think there are like a lot of Bhutanese.
Okay.
Not really, but I think maybe around like 50 to 100
Mm-hmm.
working. But as IT engineer, I think there are like around 8 or 9 hours. But we work in a very different company, all of us.
I
Some
see.
of them are working in Tokyo, and rest, I think, it's Osaka.
Understood. So, any other foreign friends like me as an engineer? Do you have?
I have another Myanmar friend who is working as a IT engineer.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So, where do
I,
you guys meet?
I think we met at the company, my previous company.
Ah, I see. I see. At a headcount company?
Yeah, yeah, that hacking company. Yeah, he
Okay.
joined like 3 or 4 months before me. So
Mm-hmm.
when we are doing the training period, we met and we became friends. We- Really, really good friends.
I see. Understood.
Yeah.
So, Damcho, next question is very important because a lot of the viewer also want to know about your career progress. Because a lot of Burmese people, Myanmar people, who are currently living in Myanmar, are working hard in both IT and Japanese to come work in Japan, you know. So they also want to know about your career insights about how you become a software engineer. Like you're studying in Bhutan and like, how did you come up with the idea of being a software engineer in Japan?
Okay. Actually, when I was in high school, from Japan school, they used to come for like they came from recruitment, like just to recruit some graduate students
Mm-hmm.
and teach them Japanese, and
Mm-hmm.
then they will look at job for us. I think they came in like 2018, and then in Bhutan, I studied like for 3 months around Japanese, and
Mm-hmm.
then we came here through the program. I came here, and then after, first of all, they made a promise like that they would find me a job after studying Japanese for 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
and for 1 year, yeah, I had to wait. I waited, but at last we couldn't find a job. So I said I'll go look myself a job. And then I asked one of my friend who already joined the company
Mm-hmm.
in Japan. So I asked him if I can join his company or not, and he said, "Okay, I asked my managers once." And then yeah, through that I got here, and then after that, yeah. But before that, I think I didn't have any interest in becoming like a software engineer
Okay.
because in college I only used to play football and football and football
I
and never
see.
go to classes. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Same here.
yeah. But then after coming here and realizing that IT, I went to like some big G27 events, the big workshop, the big
Mm-hmm.
events here in Japan, and there were like robots who can shoot basketball. You saw the
Mm-hmm.
TikTok video, right? The
Yes.
basketball
Yes.
who can shoot. Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that, and also many other interesting um, technologies. Then
Mm-hmm.
I just thought, oh, maybe yeah, this is the right opportunity, and maybe I think I should work hard, and maybe I can. I need to do something for life, and then I became serious with IT. So then I started studying, yeah, a little by myself, the basic.
I
like
see.
Python. Yeah, and then now I'm here. Even though I've been like working for 4 years, I think I still have lots to learn,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm
I
looking
see.
forward for the journey.
I see. So you do not have the idea of about being a software engineer, but you became realized after you entered to this field, and this career
Yeah,
sector is very important and maybe a good opportunity for the future, right?
yeah,
I see.
yeah,
Understood. Understood. Same here as well. I don't have a solid plan of about being a software engineer, but after I came into this field, I became more interested, and I think this might be good for me and good for my future. You know,
yeah.
same. Okay. So what I want to know one more thing is the university in Bhutan really have
Mm.
the program to send the graduate students to the Japan, working as a software engineer. They do have a program.
During my time, I think the school from the Japanese school here
Mm-hmm.
in Japan, they came to our college
Mm-hmm.
and maybe they talked with the like our lecturers,
I see.
and then I think after that, because in Bhutan, it was really hard to get a job,
Mm-hmm.
so I think it was like
Mm-hmm.
a fortune,
I see.
maybe a destiny to come here in
I see.
Japan. But
I see. Because in Myanmar, in some colleges like computer university or maybe other mechanical university, they do offer the same program like you said right now because some Japanese company came directly to the university and offer some job opportunities. They
yeah,
do make like seminars, job events from the help of the university professor, something like that, and then they interview the people and they offer some job opportunities to work in Japan. Same here as well in Myanmar. I see. So, uh, the next question is what it feels like working in Japan because we Bhutan and Myanmar are very close. After the Bangladesh, we are very close. So the feeling might be the same, but I also want to know your feelings about working in Japan. What do you feel like?
working in Japan, like I won't say I'm happy, but I have a mixed feeling
Mm-hmm.
because Japan and Bhutan, they have a very different culture. Like
Yes.
the way the Japanese think and the way we think is totally different. The culture is very different because and I've never been outside Bhutan
Yes.
before coming here. So there was a huge culture shock, but I was also amazed by how the Japanese people think because in Bhutan we only think like if we only think this much, the Japanese they think very big. They think
Yes.
our past, future, how they think beyond our imagination. So I think
Yes.
that's what I like. And also in Japan, I think they're like more like process based. Everything's a process here. So like even if we can do a small thing in a minute, but if they have a process of 10 minutes, then we have to follow the procedure properly. And 10 minutes, we can't just do in 30 seconds. So I think I also kind of like that. And sometimes I feel it's very
I
annoying.
see.
We can do in 30 seconds. Why we are wasting so much time? But I
Yes.
think it's their Japanese culture, so we have to adapt. So and the places in Japan they are very safe, very
Mm-hmm.
convenient.
Yes.
Yeah, everything is very fast and everything is very convenient here. And the time is it's very strict and it's very
Yes.
fast.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. So I think the memes in like Facebook, TikToks, when they
Mm-hmm.
say Japanese are right on time, I think that's true because if it's eight, it's eight here. But in Bhutan, if it's eight, it's like 8:15, 8:20, eight
I
thirty.
see. I see. Understood. So they are very punctual in Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese people
Yes.
are, I think they are the most punctual on the planet, I
Yes.
think.
Yes. Uh, I heard you said if we think this much, Japanese people think like that much. But
Yeah,
uh, there is there is pros and cons about being think a lot, you know. But for some time in our work, Japanese people are very, very detailed, you know. So
yeah, yeah. They're very detail oriented.
yeah, yeah. So the benefit is if our codes are very detailed, there can be less, you know, error. The code base
Yeah,
might be more robust, but it's sometimes it is quite nerve-wracking, you know. How can I say? It takes time a lot, and we have to do so many code reviews from our seniors or something like that, you know. So there are pros and cons, but
yeah.
we cannot say it is bad
That's
or
true.
maybe
That's
it is
true.
good. It is good, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
But Japan is Japan, so we can deny.
Yeah,
As we are still working here.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like every coin have two faces. I think everything have like a pro and a con.
Yes.
Everything, every way have
Yes.
like
Correct.
pros and cons.
Yes. Okay. So I also want to know about the work and life balance from you as well, like how you're balancing your work and your personal.
Hmm. Oh, I'm balancing. I'm also not someone who is very good at managing, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying my best to manage time for everyone, for like my families out there in my country. I try
Mm-hmm.
to find some time to talk with them because if it's only just work, 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 then the stress it goes up, up, up.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also I try to make friends like Yuma
Mm-hmm.
other many networking friends because the more we are connected with other people the more like we feel confident and I think the more we can learn because I can learn a lot of things from other people, right? Because yeah,
Yes.
and during weekends I spend like playing football, going for a hike, and
Okay.
also like some places in Japan because Japan is a very beautiful place. They
Yes.
have everything
Can
here,
deny. Yeah.
by the way, yeah.
Can deny.
From entertainment park to nature.
Mm-hmm.
The oceans are very beautiful. The foods are very delicious,
Mm-hmm.
and their tradition is very good.
Yes.
And everything is very clean and safe in Japan.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
Yeah,
So mostly in your free time, you play soccer, of course, I know. And also you also go some like hiking, sightseeing, or something like that.
yeah, sightseeing. Yeah.
Okay.
Sightseeing, I think it's the best in Japan because we get,
Really? Okay. I
yeah,
should
the
try.
spring, the summer, the winter, the
Mm-hmm.
autumn, everything is just beautiful.
Understood. Okay.
And
I
also,
will. Yeah.
one thing I like about Japan is the toilet. It's very clean
Correct.
wherever we
Wherever you
go.
go, wherever you go,
Yeah,
anywhere,
yeah.
even at
So,
the public garden, you know.
yeah, public
Yeah.
toilets are also very clean.
Yes.
So, if I ever leave Japan, I think I'll definitely miss the toilets.
I understand that feeling very well. Even if we go to any European countries, we
Yeah,
might not get that experience, I think.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also Japanese people, they are very honest.
Yes.
Like even if we drop our wallets, if we contact police, we'll get it back. Or if any
Yeah.
Japanese sees it, they'll immediately give us back.
Yeah.
Like I think there were some videos on YouTube. I think that's true. They're very
Mm-hmm.
honest. They
Yeah.
don't steal.
It is very pretty safe place to live, you know.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
safe.
Rather
Because
than
in
any
my
other countries.
country, yeah, because in my
Yeah.
country, if I have to go for a jog, then I'll have to run from dogs, street dogs. Ah,
Same, same.
yeah,
Especially in Myanmar, currently we are facing, you know, many difficulties,
yeah,
political situations and economic. So it's
yeah,
pretty difficult and a little, not a little bit, a pretty dangerous place to
yeah,
live in. So Beside from that, Japan is a pretty safe place, even comparing with other countries, other European countries, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that is about the work-life balance from you. I also want to hear how you manage the stress from your work. For example, Monday to Friday, we have to work, like maybe 9 to 5, 10 to 6, sorry, 10 to 7. So how do you manage the stress?
Stress? You mean
Yes,
stress?
yes.
Stress, the work pressure, because I keep work as a work
Mm-hmm.
and home as a home, so I don't bring like
Understood.
work in the
Understood.
home.
Understood.
Yeah. So if I'm in the office, like I'll be just focused on working, and if I'm home, I'll be just relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also right now learning how swimming, because while swimming, I don't think of anyone, anything. It's just how I can swim this 25-meter, how I can get better at it. So I
Understood.
think that's how I manage my stress.
Understood.
And also, like sometimes while working, we can't solve a question
Mm-hmm.
right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just leave for the day, come and try next day, and next day I think I feel like I'm getting much smarter, much
Mm-hmm.
new idea after swimming, sleeping well.
Understood. That is a pretty good technique, you know. Work is work and home is home. You forgot
Yeah,
everything about the work when you got home or maybe chilling with some friends. It's a pretty good
yeah.
technique. Okay. So the conversation is coming to conclusion. Okay, so I want to know one more about this, your future career plan. What you are thinking in the future.
Like my career, for right now, for the next 10 years, I think I'm trying to learn more on DevOps,
Mm-hmm.
the DevOps field. Like I want to master, and also I'm trying to learn some AI, generative
Mm-hmm.
AIs and big data,
Mm-hmm.
because I think the future is either AI or a DevOps,
Mm-hmm.
and so I think I should better learn it early and
Understood.
maybe make myself available for the future
Understood.
and ready for the future.
Do you have
Yeah.
any other plan to relocate from Japan to any other country?
Mm, I won't say no, but if I
Mm-hmm.
get the opportunity, I'm ready to take the challenge.
Understood.
Like, I want to, like, if I can, I want to work in a Silicon Village
Understood.
and just get the feeling like how those smart people are working
Mm-hmm.
there,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe work together with them, because I think if I work with the smarter people, I also get smart.
Yes.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Understood. Understood. Okay, so our conversation is uh ends, but do you have any advice for the beginners or maybe Bhutanese beginners or maybe the Burmese beginner who are working or studying programming and the of course Japanese? Any ideas?
Mm, any advice? Like
Yes.
advice? Mm, advice. I'm not very good at advice, but I'll say
Mm-hmm.
whatever you do. But in life, I think whatever we do, we should work hard, and hard work always pays off, right?
Yes.
And we should earn everything, and we shouldn't be afraid of like failing or making mistakes, because when we fail or when we make mistakes, we learn more than like for example, if we do something and learn go, but if we make a mistake and learn, it's like the double,
Yes.
because our human brains, I think they are designed to like remember the consequences more.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I think, and also chill, enjoy, and love the process, not just like the going after the results. But if you enjoy the process, the results will naturally come after you.
Understood. So the conclusion is
So,
work hard, learn from your mistake, chill,
yeah,
relax,
enjoy the process
enjoy the
and believe
process,
in
of course.
yourself. Lastly,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
because in life it's like wave. We
Up
go
and
down
down, yeah.
and we go up sometimes. So
Yes.
the very important thing is the self-belief when you fall down. You have to believe in yourself. You have to trust yourself that you will overcome this. And yeah, and also making a good friendship,
Of
building a
course, that
good
is
connection.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah. Building networks,
yeah,
creating good, healthy relationships. Yes. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, then sure. That's it. But let's wait some questions from our viewers. Okay, so ကျွန်တော်တို့မေးစရာရှိလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ live stream မှာ comment ရိုက်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်မေးလို့ရပါတယ်။ကျွန်တော်ကိုမေးချင်တာမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ဒါမှမဟုတ်မေးချင်တာဖြစ်ဖြစ်ကျွန်တော်မေးချင်တာဖြစ်ဖြစ်နှစ်ယောက်လုံးမေးလို့ရမှာပေါ့နော်။ Okay, then sure. Let's wait for some questions. So maybe if there is no question, we can stop live streaming.
Okay.
Okay, so let's wait maybe about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so please let me check the comment as well.
Okay.
ကျွန်တော်မေးချင်တာရှိရင်ကျွန်တော် comment ရိုက်ပြီးမေးလို့ရပါတယ်။ The live streaming recording will be uploaded on YouTube as well. I will give you the YouTube link after I upload it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I would like to thank you, Ma, for the opportunity, for
No,
giving me
no,
such a
thank you.
wonderful
Thank
opportunity.
you. No, thank you for your time,
And
That's
also to
my
the viewers, yeah,
yeah,
who have,
that's my first time developer interview. I was planning to make developer interviews like interviewing developers from different perspectives and different subjects. Okay, we got a question right now. So the question is, what are the necessary things to prepare to become a backend and front developer?
can you repeat the question once again?
Okay, so the question might be asking for both of us. So I will be asking your answer first, and then I will be answering as well. So the question is, what are the necessary things to prepare to become a backend and front developer?
The backend and front developer, like you
Yes,
mean the full stack developers?
yes, I think so because he didn't use all, he used and. So yes,
I think the journey is like to build some app during your free time. Like maybe you can build a simple app like to-do list app and
mm-hmm.
also your resume if you can. And also, yeah, the main important thing is just to practice, practice, practice because nobody is born perfect. And I think only the practice makes the human, practice makes perfect.
Mm. Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
I will answer some.
So I would
Yeah.
like recommend first learning some not using framework, but I would recommend like
Yes.
making yeah
Yeah.
everything from a scratch, like how
Yes.
to build a form from a scratch, and then like learning how to pass the data to the backend and how to receive the data from the backend. Because if we know the workflow, then we can like use the framework and we can understand more.
Yes.
But I think it can also work either way because if you can understand the framework, you can also understand the like the workflow. So, but my recommendation would be like learn the basics foundation very well.
Understood. Okay,
Mm.
so brother Jay's right. I think for my point of view, if you are a beginner or maybe junior level, I don't recommend splitting your study journey to the front end or back end. You should study both. Also,
Yeah,
you should try to do like what you said, do it from scratch to the end. Build a simple projects, build some portfolios, including front end or back end. and then you got some experience like 3 or 4 years, and then you want to focus on a career like let's do it backend because I want to
Yeah.
do more on the backend. Okay, let's do a front. I want more designs. Okay, so and then the learning journey splits also, you know. So if you are a front end enthusiast, you want to do more on the JavaScript and CSS, and then of course just some JavaScript frameworks like React, Vue, etc. Also, if you are
Mm,
backend enthusiast, you want to do more on the backend logic and some frameworks. Do it from scratch, like use pure languages at the beginner level, but later you can use some frameworks like Laravel or something like
yeah.
that, and then do more on the database and security, authentication, authorization, and also API, of course. And then you might want to do some DevOps server.
Yeah.
I I mean not detailed because backend developer and the DevOps engineers are the different career paths. But
Yeah.
if you got more experience on the server side, you will get more opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
And also learning, I
yeah.
think learning some framework is also a plus point while joining the
Yes.
companies, because in companies they will never ask for like, I think all the companies now they use frameworks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And JavaScript frameworks are very popular in web development.
Yes. Quite true. Okay.
So also a basic knowledge of how to use a framework might be a plus point to get a
Mm-hmm.
job in Japan.
Mm-hmm. I see. Understood.
And yeah,
Okay. Let's wait for some more comments. If there is none, we can end live streaming. Okay, we
yeah,
will do like 5 minutes. We will wait 5 minutes, and if there is no comment after 5 minutes, we will end the live streaming. Okay, because
okay.
this Saturday night you might want to chill as well.
No, 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 it's fine.
Okay.
So, like, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
How long are you planning to stay in Japan? Or like, do you have any plans to like make your own company?
Uh, for
Start
the
your own
first,
company?
for the second question, yes, I have. I want to make my own company, but still making some strong networks. Yeah, and yeah, have find some how can I say prospective
Mm,
customers.
yeah.
Yeah. For the
Is
first
it like
question,
software
yes,
related?
of course, software. For the first question,
Mm.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long I will stay in here, but I think maybe longer because we cannot go back to our country right now, and the economy is going down, so we cannot do anything. Maybe still have to live here more longer. And
Yeah, I'm
and
sorry for like what's happening in your country.
yeah,
I
no, it's
can't
okay.
relate.
It's okay. Currently, you are helping because you are helping sharing knowledge to the Burmese community. Okay, we got another question.
Mm.
So what he asks is for beginners, front-end developers, Vue.js and the React.js, which one would I learn first? So he want to know about choosing Vue and the React.
I think for beginners, I think yeah, maybe I think you should learn like which one do you feel more confident, or
Yes,
which one do you
I
more
think so.
feel more comfortable.
I think
Yeah,
so.
because I think if you know one thing, then
Yes,
just the syntax might be different, but I think the concept they're almost similar.
yes,
So if you know one thing, you kind of are learning at the back, like how just if you know the syntax, and then at the end, I think the basic foundation is like just know how JavaScript's working.
mm-hmm.
React is also like JavaScript, right? React and Vue, they are both JavaScript framework, right? So
Yes,
the most important part is to know the JavaScript and then choose your favorite and learn that
mm-hmm.
and just trust the process, because you'll definitely, if you know one thing, you'll definitely know the other thing.
Okay.
And yeah, so switching won't take any time.
I see, and so I totally agree with you with this one. So go town ta counter. So I also recommend to learn what you want, because
Yeah.
Vue and the React are a little bit different, but not but the theory is almost the same, like component structures and the Vuex, React Redux, So it is not quite difficult if you got one. For example, if you got React, you will be easy to learn Vue. If you got Vue, you also be easy to learn React. So go with
Hmm.
your go with your desire, go with your flexible
Favorite,
one.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, so what about 1 or 2 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay, totally fine.
Okay.
Nothing to rush.
Okay.
One thing I would recommend is to learn Japanese properly because in Japan,
Yes.
while living and working here, if you don't know Japanese, then I think it's a big disadvantage.
Yes, correct.
Yes, Japanese people, I think there might be people who can speak, but most of them they are shy, so they won't speak any English. So wherever we go, we always have to use Japanese.
Yes, correct.
So first thing is getting the Japanese
Correct.
thing, no, learning the Japanese. And then the next thing is have the motivation because in Japan, because in Bhutan, like if we do a job interview, there
Mm-hmm.
will like more technical interviews, right? In my country, Bhutan,
Mm-hmm.
they will ask a lot of technical questions. But in Japan, what I like is that they don't ask much of technicals, but they just check our motivation, like how much are we motivated, or like
I see. I see.
yeah, some generals type.
I see. So
So
they are focusing on the soft skill first.
yeah,
Understood.
they check on communication skills, language skills, and also motivation level.
Understood. Okay, Damcho, we got another question. So the question is X and Burmese. So but I will translate it to English for you. So what he asks go on Josin said, the programming languages are changing depending on the project. For example, you are working for the project A right now and you're using programming
Hmm.
A. And then if
Hmm.
you have to work for project B and you have to change your programming or use the same programming language in the previous project.
Like, am I changing my programming language?
Yes, yes. The company change or yeah.
For me, I think like it's my fourth year working here, almost like 5 years working here in Japan. And the first year I've been using like Angular,
Mm-hmm.
the JavaScript framework, Angular 2. And then after I joined my current company, I've
Mm-hmm.
been using like AWS, Python,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
JavaScript. But I also have to sometimes like learn C Sharp
Mm-hmm.
and VB. You know the VB
Yeah, BB
because
Donut.
yeah, we have to use VB. So like, but I think if you know like the logic,
Mm-hmm.
the syntax, if you master one programming, I think the only the syntax differs and everything is like just same.
I see.
So everything. But if you can, I would like to advise them to learn like data structures,
Mm-hmm.
algorithms,
Mm-hmm.
and also like design patterns
I see.
and OOP
OB. Yeah.
because they are the general knowledge and
Yes.
they are like they are used everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
In every language, you have to know and you have to use them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's the important one.
I see.
I'm
So
also not very good at
yeah.
it, so I'm also trying to learn right now.
I see. I see. Understood. So go on, Josie. Uh, as Damcho said, so we have to change our programming language. Maybe we need to change. Maybe we don't need to change. It depends on the project and the company you are working on. For some company, they have various projects like web, desktop, AI, hybrid. So you have to change your programming language. Maybe you are currently on assigned on the web project, so maybe you have to use PHP or Java, and then the company
It's
assigns you.
really
Yeah, it's okay. In next project, the company assigns you for the hybrid project, so maybe you have to use Flutter or maybe React Native. So it depends. It depends on the company you are working. Okay, so we got it. Another question from the Jis Rai. So we got another question from the Jis Rai. So what he asks is, what is the minimum requirement language level like N3, Anuni or Anusan? He wants to know like what is the
Japanese language.
minimum level?
I think it's better to know more because if you know more, you can talk more, and also the opportunity becomes bigger and bigger.
I see.
The more
Understood.
skilled you are, yeah. I think we can get a job from like N3, but it's better to have like N2 or even N1 or even more because the
Understood.
more we know, the more we can communicate, and the more, yeah,
Understood. So he
communication
also
is the key important.
yes, correct. That's true. So he also want to know about the work-life balance in Japan as a developer. So we already discussed before. So
Hmm.
Jay's right, brother. You can watch 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes before of your current life, or maybe you can watch again at the YouTube because we already discussed about the work-life balance
Yeah.
in previous maybe 20 minutes.
Japan also
Okay.
have lot of like national holidays, so I think
Yes. Yes.
it's good.
So
It's good for me.
yes, good for me as well.
Yeah,
So we have a big goal here in the communism.
yeah,
Yes. Okay, so Damcho, so we will stop the live streaming
okay.
because it is almost 10 in Japan. So
Hmm.
thank you very much for your time joining the developer interview.
Thank you to your team for such a wonderful opportunity,
No, thank you.
and
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you very much. Okay,
and
so
I'm also like
yeah,
willing to help if you need any help in future also.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll end the live streaming right now.
Okay.